Hello and welcome back to Home Emmanomics. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a potato tower so you can grow your potatoes vertically instead of across a large amount of space. Here on our farmland we only have 1.2 acres, so we try and maximize the space as much as possible, and potatoes can take up a lot of space for not a whole lot of reward in that space. So we're trying to maximize our space and maximize our amount of potatoes by growing them vertically. So this is our potato tower that we started a couple of months ago. It's doing great. I planted a variety of different potatoes from just sprouted potatoes that I had. You're never going to want to use potatoes from the store that have been sprayed, because they won't sprout. So if you're going to use store-bought potatoes, you need to use organic ones so that they will sprout. I have some examples here of the eyes that I've cut off potatoes. And if you put them in water for an extended amount of time, they'll start growing. So I've got a couple of little sprouts going here. Here I have some more, there's some purple potatoes in here, so they look a little differently. You can use the whole chunk of potato or just the eyes. They grow a little better if after you've noticed them sprouting, you put them in soil. So these are some potato sprouts that have started just from the eyes of potatoes. I'm going to transfer these into our potato tower as well, just to kind of experiment and see how they go. My first set, I had chunks of potatoes just like these. So these are golden potatoes. I've cut them so that there's at least 2 eyes on each one that are sprouting. I got these potatoes from our local Buy Nothing group. If you go to buynothingproject.org, you can join your local Buy Nothing group and get things like potatoes that people have left in their pantry too long. They're organic, they sprouted, and we can use these in our garden. They recommend that you use seed potatoes, but they can be expensive. I don't want to go to the garden store right now. I want to use what I have on hand, and that's what we're going to use in our potato towers today. These are russet potatoes. Again, these are just potatoes that were left in the back of the pantry. They're organic. They started sprouting. We're going to use these to build our potato tower.
We're using some well-used old pieces of fencing material here. This is the state it is in now, and I'm going to form it into another tower like this. One important piece of this potato tower that might not be obvious at first glance is this stake here, this fence post that's holding it down into the ground, because you don't want this to happen when it's full of your potatoes. So I'm going to stake this one too. We have prepared a mixture of dirt and compost here that is going to go into the new towers.
So you're going to start with the bottom layer. You're going to make a nest out of straw. Then you're going to be adding a layer of soil. You're going to layer each layer of your potato tower with a nest of straw, your soil and organic matter. And you're also, on the top of each layer of soil, you're going to be placing your potato starts facing outwards so that they will grow and peek out of the sides when they get big enough. Enjoy your potato tower adventure, and I look forward to your views on my next episode on how to make a really nice, yummy clam chowder using your potatoes.